Crash.
And one generation that is slowly going to become expensive is definitely the PlayStation, Saturn, and of course the N64. Because our next topic is Baby Come Back. Any kind of fool can't see. Baby Come Back.
I was wrong, and I just can't live without you.
And this is our segment where we talk about old school games that we want to see come back and not graded and not sealed. We just want to play it again. And the game we're going to be talking about is based on a very popular third-party publishers that rule our 90s nostalgia and still going in actually really strong. They're still going in strong. The last couple of years is like banger after banger after banger. They are learning. They are getting better. People are watching them again. They are in the talks. Everybody wants to work with them now in their own way. I mean, hell, even SNK is like, we got to change some stuff up too. And they're now, SNK's back on the map a little bit slowly. I think they've been watching Capcom like, we need to change some stuff. But we're going to talk about Capcom, and we're going to talk about, they are rebooting a lot of their stuff. And, of course, you know, their biggest flagship series that is just taking swords, especially a new game coming out this March that is Resident Evil 4. The Resident Evil series have been getting this nice little reboot with 2, 3, and now this one. And who knows what else they're going to do? Maybe Code Veronica? Maybe they'll go back and do the first one again. But don't forget, they're not just sticking with the old ones. They're also continuing on. That is 7 and 8, a.k.a. Village. Yes. And so we are seeing their biggest stride along with, of course, Monster Hunter is still their ATM machine with the new Monster Hunter now coming out to the current consoles as we speak now as the PlayStation 5 and the PC, if I am correct. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Along with Street Fighter 6, that is just goring with hype.
Everybody is hyped.
And that is coming out in June, which is like, man, we wish this game came out a little bit sooner. But those who wait might actually be rewarded because this Street Fighter 6 is looking mighty, mighty hefty. A lot of great ideas coming in. But what about some of these old IPs? We know that they're trying to dig a little bit deep and figure out which ones work and whatnot. And we got a little bit of a tease that us gamers put on ourselves. Because we're like, oh, you played us. And it's that new dinosaur game that came out. And there was a little bit of a Asian redhead that kind of got showing up in there. Like, could it be? I mean, you're putting dinosaurs, you're putting her in here. You're playing games. You're teasing us. You're not doing this on purpose.
They know what they're doing.
They're doing it with us. But
so primal.
But when I wrote in my notes, I said, Resident Evil needs to hurry up and wrap up this reboot because another series that deserves to get this reboot too. And I don't care. You can call it Resident Evil with dinosaurs, but people love the shit out of it. And that is Dino Crisis.
Yeah, Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis was on the heels of the Resident Evil with the same formula, with the tank controls and everything, but you're dealing with dinosaurs instead of zombies, and people still love it. Smart dinosaurs, Jurassic Park, Resident Evil, hell yeah. Yep. And we got that with a follow-up of the second one, and then, of course, sadly, it all came to an end with a futuristic Dino Crisis 3 for the Xbox. Which, if I'm correct, I think I asked you what years that each one came out. What year did each one come out?
Dino Crisis 1 was 1999, July. Mm-hmm. Dino Crisis 2 was 2000, September. Mm-hmm. And Dino Crisis 3 was 2003 in June.
Yes. So and after that,
1 and 2 were just back to back.
Yes. While we had a long break with 3 with different developers and different ideas. Xbox was definitely the place of let's try new ideas and put it on the Xbox. Sega was definitely on there, and Capcom was definitely on there. Steel Battalion was still one of those weird ones that we forget about, right? And so, right.
I haven't forgot about it, but
yeah, we forget Xbox. Xbox was the Dreamcast too. Like, throw everything over there. Let's just see what happens. Throw it over there.
New console. Play around. See what happens.
Yeah, PlayStation doesn't want it. Throw it on Xbox. So, but Dino Crisis, this is, Resident Evil with dinosaurs and whatnot. But the game still had its charm in its own way. The protagonist was still pretty cool. I think it's time for it to get a reboot, just like Resident Evil. I don't care if it's over the shoulder style like Resident Evil, but they could do a lot with this with dinosaurs. They can amp it up, different kind of dinosaurs, different ways. Like I'm not saying they should do like a Mr. X style in that game, but now it's the Tyrannosaurus Rex chasing after them everywhere. But they can do clever ways of making it more scary, more horror with these dinosaurs, with the technology we have. With that new game, Extinction or whatever it is, I'm sorry if I butcher whatever the new dinosaur game that's supposed to be
Exoprimal.
Yeah, Exoprimal. It's a 4-player co-op against all these dinosaurs. We've seen the capability of how many dinosaurs they can put on the screen, but let alone what the technology and the graphical, we can make these dinosaurs more realistic, more scarier.
Oh, you're talking about a different game. Never mind. Exoprimal's the one Capcom's working on. I haven't heard of the 4-player one with the.
No, it is 4 players.
Exoprimal? Okay.
Yeah, with all them all in the mechs. Yeah,
okay, third-person shooter multiplayer. Okay,
yeah, with all the hordes of dinosaurs, it's Dead Rising with dinosaurs, and so which they did that. So they showed that they could throw. How many dinosaurs can we throw at the screen to do this? But it was a 4-player, co-op. Everybody's in mechs. They're doing it, and then we saw the red-haired girl that we assumed that was her.
We thought of Regina. Yeah.
Which, by the way, I want people to know that this is the year I believe Pragmata supposed to come out, and people forgot about the Capcom game, with the girl and the cats and the guy in the suit. That's a Capcom game. That was announced years ago. I believe it's supposed to come out this year, as I say. And they haven't talked about it.
Looking at it, Pragmata is still slated as coming this year.
Yes. So I just want to throw that out there. This game still exists, along with all these other games. We got Resident Evil 4 coming out before this, and Exo Primal coming out. And this game still hasn't been talked about. Pragmata has not been talked about. Anyways, back to Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis deserves, to me, the love that Resident Evil is getting. There is a lot of potential there. I think the first one and the second one could be the same, but the new entry, follow that formula, and let's keep it going. I think that they knocked the Resident Evil formula really well with the new way. I think they could do it. Jerron, what's your opinion on Dino Crisis?
I remember playing the original Dino Crisis, and just like the original Resident Evil, I was like, I don't get it. This game isn't for me. My young brain. But I knew that it was something special. It just, it wasn't for me. Brandy loves it. She loves Dino Crisis. I got it digitally in the PlayStation Store. But I would love to see not a remaster. At this point, it has been, 1999. That is more than 20 years. It's time to remake it. And yeah, use the RE engine, because the RE engine is phenomenal. And just do a remake of Dino Crisis 1 and 2. Pretend 3 didn't exist, and just do 1 and 2. I would not be surprised if Exo Primal is a backdoor reintroduction into the world of Dino Crisis.
That would be awesome, because look, it's no hiding it that Capcom loves freaking monsters and dinosaurs. They're almost in every freaking game except Resident Evil. They are not shying away from dinosaurs. So why don't you get the game that kind of started you liking dinosaurs? That is Dino Crisis. I mean,
there are things that do not go out of style in this world. Ninjas, robots, dinosaurs, zombies. You're always going to have a game with something with one of those in it each year. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can't go wrong with dinosaurs. And I think with the whole thing of Jurassic Park, a lot of that cooling off because they finished that Jurassic Park
trilogy,
Jurassic World trilogy. Mm-hmm. You can introduce dinosaurs in a different way. I think it's interesting they're doing a PvE or PvPvE. It's kind of like Deep Rock Galactic or what's the game with E by Turtle Rock Studio or Predator?
I know exactly what
Evolve.
Evolve. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because each there's different loadouts or classes or whatever, so that has been done. But the fact that Capcom's doing it, the fact that Capcom is is apparently going up to apparently 2 teams of 5 players, so up to 10 players. Interesting. So
I think because there's going to be teams that can compete in that too. So yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
online.
Dino Survival.
Mm-hmm.
I like what they're trying with this. They're trying something different, a little bit different. And they're using the RE engine because it's gorgeous. So I think they could, if they really wanted to, they could have a Dino Crisis remake out late 2024. If they wanted to just get started on it, they could have something out in 2024. Mm-hmm. You got the engine, you got the story, you probably already have assets. You don't need to make as many assets. You got the damn dinosaurs in the other game. Put it out there. Just put it out there.
So I, as the in-game boss, I am going to make make my first prediction of this year for 2023, and it is going to be a harsh one. Jerron, I want you to know if you're with me or against me on this prediction. Let me know. My prediction is that Capcom will announce a new Dino Crisis with a teaser this year, and to spice up this a little bit more, it's going to be an Xbox exclusive.
You are funny. You are very funny.
I'm going to do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
your official prediction.
That's my official prediction. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think it'll be an Xbox exclusive. Yes. I'm going to take a chance here and just have fun this year. Just wild predictions. Yeah. That's my goal. Wild predictions. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, bet it all on 00.
Hey,
it's roulette.
Let's have fun with it, man. My goal for 2023 as the in-game boss is to come with wild prediction and have fun and just go wild on everything and just see what happens. Why not? It's predictions. You never know. If I land on this one and nailed it, it'd be a beautiful thing.
Considering how the last 2 years have been, nothing's really out of the realm of possibility.
Now, why do I think it's going to be Xbox exclusive? I think it's the reason why is I think that Xbox is trying to get some more exclusives over there for themselves, and the Xbox hasn't got a Capcom yet from them. You know what I mean? Their own thing. I think when we think Monster Hunter, it's always more of the PlayStation or mainly more Nintendo. If you want to argue about it, I think it's more.
Yeah, you don't get Monster Hunter on Xbox except for what, World?
You got World, and I think maybe this new one. I just said PlayStation PC, but it might come for that Xbox too. Monster Hunter Rise. That's what I was trying to remember the name. Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah, well, it started on the Switch, and then they started rolling it out.
But like an exclusive Xbox Capcom game, there's not a lot of them, and I can't think of one on top of my head. But I think it'd be an awesome surprise if they say, hey, we got this. Because I don't know if Exoprimal is a PlayStation exclusive. I don't know.
No. Exoprimal is going to come out on 4, 5, 1, and Series.
Okay.
And Windows.
Cool. So I think this will be an awesome win for Xbox if they can get their own franchise from Capcom, like connected to it. And maybe Dino Crisis could be that one. I mean, it could happen. And also the nostalgia, like, hey, the last one was on Xbox, so like, might as well continue that trend. So let's just see where it goes.
I mean, it'll get attention. It'll get attention.
Yep.
Probably not for the right reasons.
And Xbox can put a little bit of money in there and put it exclusive. PlayStation's putting a lot of money on these developer exclusives. Xbox needs to start doing that too with the third parties. So
Xbox bought Bethesda. And they're acquiring Activision Blizzard.
I know,
yeah,
and they're not. Nothing's going on with that. So, so far,
Google and Nvidia have come out opposing the merger as well.
Whatever. I don't even want to talk about that. I'll wait for the results. At this time, I think everybody's worn out by that. They're like, look, just let us know when it go on, and we'll go from there. But
playing my Diablo on an Xbox or what?
I still stick with the bet. We will see a teaser this year, and it'll be exclusive to Xbox. Jerron, are you with me or against me?
Wow. So only Sith think in absolutes, but. I will have to go a different way.
You're against me. Say you're against me? Come on.
I am against you.
Yeah, Anakin. There we go. Yes. There are no what if. It's yes or nay. Okay. So
fine, nay.
All right. He is against me that Dino Crisis. Now, I didn't say Dino Crisis might not be announced. I'm just saying you're saying no to. Are you sorry? Let me just rephrase.
I'm saying no to Xbox exclusive.
But do you think we'll get announced a teaser of it this year? Then are you with me on that?
A teaser of it? Yeah, sure. What the hell?
Okay.
I'll ride with you halfway.
Okay. All right. You're with me that we will hear a teaser, but you are against me with the Xbox exclusive. Okay, cool. I just gotta make sure so I can make my banner. So.
Yeah, I'm not that drunk. I'm not that drunk saying it's going to be Xbox exclusive.
Am I drunk or am I thinking outside the box?
You're thinking outside the wine box.
There you go. But with that, I think we are good on our baby comeback. And, for you guys down there, what games would you like to see come back in a new fresh coat of paint from the Capcom library? Maybe a Sora's Wrath? Maybe? Power Stone. I'm waiting. Onimusha? We don't know.
Oh man, that was Sekiro out there.
I know. And then you got Wufong. I think it's Wufong. I think that one coming out. And so So, but
as gamers, we're eating. All of us gamers, we are eating good.
yes.